Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to teach you how you can be more successful by becoming a creator instead of a competitor. Coming up. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Ernesto, and on this channel we give you health and wealth tips to help you be more successful. I'm going to talk about being a creator versus being a competitor. Now, what's the difference? I'm going to give you an example. I remember I was reading Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. And he talks about something called the scarcity mentality. And that's basically where, let's say you find something that's really valuable and you say, oh man, this stuff is great. It's, I found some iPhones for $10 and they're worth $500, and there's a million of them, but I'm not going to tell anybody because I want to buy all of them and I'm going to hoard them and I'm going to sell them myself and I'm not going to share. Now that's called a scarcity mentality. You're kind of hoarding stuff. You're hoarding information, you're hoarding items, you're hoarding things that could possibly help someone be successful. Now the flip side would be, you call up your friend, you call up your brother, call up your neighbor. Hey man, I found this sweet deal on these iPhones. They're $10 each and they're worth $500. Just letting you know in case you'd like to, to pitch in and buy some for yourself so you can make some money off it. Now, not only are you going to be successful, but you're also going to help that person be successful. And by boosting their success, when they run into something that helps them be successful, they're going to be more willing to share it with you. And whether or not they do that, you're going to be able to create opportunities for yourself by creating what's called an abundance mentality. Now, when you hoard things, your general outlook on life starts to become a scarcity mentality where you're thinking, wow, there isn't enough of this, there isn't enough of that. You're making $100,000, $200,000 a year. You're saying, I'm not going to spend any of it. I'm going to keep it all. I'm not going to donate. I'm not going to try to help people because I don't want to lose my money. Well, you're creating a mentality where you're thinking there's a limit and there isn't enough of everything. So what you're doing is you're actually limiting yourself. Because think about it this way, if you have a couple $100,000 and you're afraid to lose it, then you're probably not going to invest it. You're not going to buy stock, you're not going to buy property, you're not going to invest in businesses, you're not going to start businesses. See what I'm saying? So it starts carrying over into other aspects of your life. So you create an overall scarcity mentality. And that mentality creates poverty. Now, let's say you have an abundance mentality where you have a couple $100,000 and you're saying, man, there's limitless opportunities. There's money everywhere. There's opportunities everywhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this money and I'm going to invest it wisely. I did some homework. I'm going to buy a business. I'm going to buy some real estate. I'm going to do all these investments. And you're going to be more likely to grow your investments. Obviously, you are increasing your risk, but by increasing your risk, you're increasing the probability of your success also. Remember, risk and success are hand in hand. If you don't have any risk, you're less likely to have success. You have to have some risk. Now, there's calculated risk where you do your research and you plan and you make educated risky decisions versus just playing roulette in Vegas or playing blackjack. That's not a good risk. You don't want those kinds of risks. That's not calculated risk. So again, this is really important to develop abundance mentality. What you want to do, if you want to start taking some steps to building up that type of mindset, is you want to start helping people. Now, you might say, hey, I don't have a lot of money, or I don't have food, or I don't have things to share. That's okay. You can share anything. You can share a smile with someone. You can be courteous. You can do a favor. Let's say you're walking out of the hardware store and you see some guy struggling, trying to load a door into his car. Walk over and just help him put it in his car. You don't have to ask him permission. I'm sure he's not going to get upset because you helped him. Just do kind acts throughout the day. Start thinking about ways of helping and creating abundance for others. When you help others, you help yourself. I know when I was in class, I was talking to a classmate that was really good at doing this electrical project. And he was like, hey man, do you need some help? And I said, yeah, thanks, I appreciate that. He helped me out. He helped me understand it. I was happy. He was happy. He helped himself by helping me. He's creating an abundance mentality. Now, another colleague there, he's really good at what he's doing, but he won't help anybody because he's thinking about competition. He's competing with others. He's saying, oh no, I want to be the first to finish. I want to be the best. I want to be, the most successful in class. And that's cool. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to be first. But you don't have to compete with others in your life. In fact, that's not really healthy. The best person you can compete with is yourself. Compete with yourself. Push yourself to be more effective, to be more successful, to be better than what you are right now. Don't compete with other people. Because if you compete with other people, you're comparing yourself. What that causes is, hey, I'm better than him, I'm smarter than him, or, oh man, he's smarter than me, he's faster than me. You know what I mean? It's either he's a winner or you're a loser, one or the two. It's not good. It's a lose-lose situation. Why don't you go for a win-win situation where you're both winning? Help your classmate, help yourself, compete with yourself, but help others be successful. By helping others be successful, you're becoming a creator. You're going to create more opportunities. Going back to that example with the iPhones. Okay, so let's say there's only 100 iPhones for 10 bucks. You're going to say, well, I don't want to share those because there's only 100 and I can buy all of them and I can sell them for $200. I can make a bunch of money. Okay, but why don't you share it with your buddy and you can create opportunities for yourself? Maybe that buddy has something he can share with you that you can also sell, or you can start a business together. You can do other things like that together. So by building relationships with people, you can also build success. Remember, no one lives in a shell. We're all interconnected. We're interconnected with each other. We're interconnected with our planet, with our environment. We need each other. So try to build relationships with people. Don't alienate people by competing with them. Work with them. In fact, I was reading the newspaper this morning and it was talking about Kobe Bryant, one of the best basketball players ever. And it was talking about how he held a basketball camp in the Valley here in Los Angeles. And he had Kawhi Leonard and several of the other top NBA players there practicing together. And a lot of them are competitors throughout the year. But here they are, they meet up to share strategies and compare and help each other be better. Kobe Bryant is a Los Angeles Laker. Kawhi Leonard is the best player on the opposite team, the LA Clippers. But yet Kobe was willing to work with him and teach him and vice versa. And they even brought in players from other teams. That is an abundance mentality. That's going to make those guys even better. Who else are they going to compete against besides competing against the other best players on the planet? There aren't anybody else. They're the best. So by competing with themselves but working with others, they're able to help each other become better collectively. So consider that next time you're thinking about how you can make yourself more successful. Think about being a creator, creating new opportunities, creating new ideas, thinking of new ways to solve problems so you can be successful. Don't think about blocking or inhibiting or stopping other people from being successful. Help them so they can help you and you can help them be more successful. Thank you for listening. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.